New tonight, the Blue Oval SK plant in Hardin County will not be union when it's planning to open next year. Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear announced this for the first time this morning. It's our top story here at 6:30. I'm Alex Dieterer. This morning on CBS's Face the Nation, Governor Beshear said that when the Ford Blue Oval SK plant opens, it will not be unionized. This is because of an agreement reached between Ford Motor Company and the United Auto Workers. The agreement created an entity that allows non-union employees to work alongside union employees. This afternoon, UAW Local 862 President Todd Dunn told WHAS11 that the UAW still plans to unionize once the plant opens.
If we have workers there or transfer there, if there's that need, that's even better because they'll be working aside workers that once it's open that will be making less, and they'll get to see the benefits, and they can talk to those people. But either way, bottom line, we as an organization plan to organize the Blue Oval SK facility.
The nearly $6 billion investment from Ford came in 2021 and will have added 5,000 jobs to the Commonwealth, producing thousands of electric batteries to power their EV future. Today, the Kentucky Alliance Against Racist and Political Oppression threw their support behind Kesha Dorsy after she was fired from the mayor's office this month. The mayor's office says Dorsy was fired for dishonesty and falsifying timesheets. Dorsy, however, maintains that she was discriminated against and wrongly fired while on medical leave. Today, the Kentucky Alliance threw their support behind Dorsy.
It seemed to be, just from my perspective, that there is a pattern here of women, especially black women, that have been terminated from key positions, high-profile positions.
Others on today's panel were also concerned about how Dorsy was fired, calling it abrupt and without dignity. They contrasted Dorsy's firing with the leaving of Barbara Sexton Smith, saying she was able to leave the mayor's office without the drama. Well, Beshear is heading up to Chicago for the Democratic National Convention starting tomorrow. He'll be joining several other top Kentucky and Indiana Democratic leaders. Senior reporter Isaiah Kim Martinez and senior photojournalist Alyssa Newton are in Chicago now. They join us live right now. Isaiah, how is the buzz over there in the convention today?
Well, Alex, there's serious energy. We're talking about an event we only have once every 4 years, and no city has hosted more presidential conventions than the city of Chicago on both sides, and you can see the banners everywhere here. Take a look at this one. It might be hard to see. It's way up there. But 2024 Democratic National Convention, these are lining the city here downtown. And as far as Kentucky and Indiana are concerned, I'm told throughout the day, delegates have been making their way both by car and by plane. And a lot of the attention remains on Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear and the national momentum he says he has brought to the state since the vice presidential sweepstakes.
Thank you, Isaiah. We will hear more from Isaiah and Alyssa later on in the newscast. ATT employees are on strike. On Friday afternoon, the Communication Workers of America Union announced they're taking to the picket lines to protest what they say is unfair labor practices. It's affecting about 300 employees right here in the Louisville area and many more customers who could see delays to phone and internet services. WHAS 11's Alexandra Goldberg and photojournalist Aspen Hester spoke with union leaders at the Bardstown Road picket line today.
Union leaders tell us that about 200 people have been picketing throughout the weekend, but they expect another 100 to join tomorrow. What they really want, however, is for AT&T to come to the bargaining table.
We just want somebody from AT&T that could help us, come to a working agreement.
The Communication Workers of America are protesting against AT&T. The union says management is not bargaining in good faith, so they filed an unfair labor practice charge with the National Labor Relations Board. Sunday is day 3 that customer service representatives and technicians are out of the office. That means AT&T customers could face delays in their cell phone and internet services, while employees are on the picket lines.
We are the skilled employees that make AT&T run. management, it's not enough management to even cover what we do.
In a statement, AT&T said in part, quote, "We're disappointed that union leaders would call for a strike at this point in the negotiations, rather than directing their energies towards constructive discussions at the bargaining table. This action needlessly jeopardizes the wages and well-being of our employees." AT&T added that they have measures in place to avoid service disruptions for customers. In Louisville, Alexandra Goldberg, WHS 11 on your side.
The local CWA president said that as of today, parties have met several times but have not come to an agreement yet. The union's second vice president said unfair labor practice strikes usually do not last more than 5 days. New tonight, Pig Beach Barbecue on the waterfront has abruptly closed their doors less than a year after opening. Waterfront Park made the announcement today. According to Waterfront Park, the owners of the restaurant provided no advance notice to Waterfront Park, and officials are working to determine why. Park officials say they welcome suggestions and ideas from the community to determine how best the space can now serve park visitors. Pig Beach is now the third restaurant to close up shop in that location. Previously, the building had housed Tumbleweed and Doc's Cantina.